Zombie apocalypse.
Hey guys, welcome to another Top Drives video, and today we're going to be talking about Mount Fuji Ascent. Now, there seems to be a little bit of confusion about this and how it's going to work, so I'm going to try and break it down and make it a little bit easier to understand. So we're going to first start with new daily events. Now, if you're obviously playing the daily events every day, you know how they work. This one is slightly different. It is going to be prize tier locked. And what I mean by prize tier locked is if you can see the locks here, and if you can see the play here with a number next to it, that is the amount of tickets you are required to use to open up the lock for that tier. So let me kind of explain. If you play 5 tickets and you find yourselves in the top 10, but you only play them 5 tickets the whole time, unfortunately, you're only going to find yourself in a maximum rank of 36 to 55. And that again depends on the points. If someone below you has actually played 10 tickets, but they've got less points than you, they could actually jump you and go a little bit higher. So it is going to take a little bit of time for this to get into people's heads on how it's going to work. So if you want to get that rank 1, you have to play a minimum of 15 races in the 24-hour on this new daily event. Same for tier 2. It works all the way down to the bottom tier. So you have to play a minimum of each race, each number of races to get that lock removed. And we will be earning flags. And those flags are going to be given out different for different events, and there is a graph I want to show you after, but I just want to kind of explain it to you. So that's the new daily event, and the new event that has also dropped, Mastercard, is going to work the same way now. And apparently every event, I think including, I'm not entirely sure, I don't want to tell you it is, but including the new tri-series that will be coming up, will be prize tier locked. I can't 100% guarantee that it'll be prize tier locked. I'm just informing you that it could be, so just be aware that's what might be happening. So again, here, to get rank 1, you need to play 20 races within the 48 hours, 16 races to get rank 2, 14 to get rank 3. Now, again, if you were on your leaderboard and you are sitting at the top with 200 points, but you've only played 10 races, you're not going to get rank 1. You're going to get this rank 11 to 20. And that's just because the simple fact is you've not raced enough races. That means if someone below you, sitting at 10th position, has done the required amount of races to get to rank 1, and they are the only person in that rank to get rank 1, enough races to get to rank 1, they are going to get it. And it's as simple as that. And I hope that kind of gives you a little bit of information about how the tier locks are going to work. And I will do a separate video when I actually decide to enter this race. I will do a separate video of the gameplay of how the ticket locks will work. I'm not going to do it right now because I'm not ready to enter. It is getting quite late. And again, we are going to get flags for these events. And again, I will show you in the information that has been released how it's going to work. So I think we should go and have a look at this information now. Okay, guys, so this is the information that has been released. PvP Challenge Leagues. We're introducing seasonal rewards for scale with player versus player activity and top drives. So player versus player, of course, it's not going to be clubs, I don't think. It's just going to be your daily activities, your daily events. The first season, Mount Fuji Ascent, will run for 28 days from April the 10th to May the 7th and is accessible to all or above 175 RQ. So if you are below 175 RQ, you cannot participate. Enter events within a 28-day window and perform well to accumulate as many flags as possible. This is in addition to the Expo collection that will be running during the same window of time. So we've got the season pass, so it's S6 now, the season 6 for Expo pass that we've been doing monthly collecting XP. It's running alongside that, and the new one dropped today, and it is all Japanese. Okay, so we want you to have an opportunity to build your garage every month. These milestone prizes will make joining events, competing in events, and playing top dives frequently much more rewarding. So I'd imagine that obviously Mount Fuji Ascent's going to all be Japanese, so it's going to help you build your Japanese garage. Who knows what the next one might be? It might be German, it might be UK. We'll have to wait and see, and of course to see whether or not they're going to continue this. The player versus player season is a simple implementation. Events including matchmaking are unchanged on how they've been, so nothing's going to change apart from the tier locks. Except you also win flags from every core event found within any pack you win, including daily events if you're high enough RQ to lock them. Flags are spent and consumed in the challenges selection for rewards. At this time, level up events, a scheduled set of repeat events for 330 RQ and below are not included and do not award flags. So whatever them ones are, it's been a long time since I've been a newish player, so I can't tell you what they are. I'm sure someone here will enlighten me. At the end of each season, your progress will be reset, but your performance will determine your starting position for the following season. So you need to make sure that you consume your flags. I think that's what it means. This means that players who perform well consistently will have a distinct advantage when the new season begins, as they will be able to progress further and reach high reward tiers sooner. And the guys, some of the rewards are going to be fantastic. The flags are spent in league challenges, progress through the stages to unlock valuable rewards. The rewards for each challenge tier will become more attractive as you advance. You will receive cash and card packs as you move from Bronze 4 to Bronze 1 and eventually the larger Frontier Challenge. In Season 1, if you complete Bronze 2, you will get to start Bronze 3 next season, allowing you to skip Bronze 4. If you complete Bronze 1, you'll be able to start at Bronze 2 for the next season. If you reach Frontier and complete 20 rounds there, you'll be able to start Bronze 1 for the next season. It's a bit confusing, but basically, the way I'm reading this is the more flags you earn, the more challenges you unlock, the more milestones and, I don't know if you want to call it like a title you'll get. I don't think it'll be a physical title in the game you'll get. I think it's just this is where you are. And the more, I'd say if you can get to Bronze 1 or Frontier 1, then you've got a much higher chance of unlocking everything and earning as much as possible. If you only get to Bronze 2, then you're going to end up stopping at a certain height. You're not going to be able to progress all the way. That's kind of what I'm taking from that. Expect around 28 48-hour events, so that's one every day, 2 day events as normal. But of course, normally we don't get one every single day because we get tri-series events during that, and there's not normally another challenge, another event released at the same time. And one 72-hour event. Sorry, I missed that bit there. So 28 24-hour events, so that's one every day. And 6 tri-series events, so we're going to have 6. That's different. Oh yes, of course. Over the period of the 28 days, you're going to have qualifiers, prelims, finals, qualifiers, prelims, finals. So that gives you your 6 events. This may slightly differ It might be slightly different as we play throughout the month, but it should be 95% correct. So don't take that as golden. They have given themselves a little bit of wiggle room. So minimum race requirements will be implemented. I've already told you that. And once you get the minimum number of races to get into Tier 9, which was something like 5 races, you can earn flags. Flags increase with each tier, so you are incentivized to do as well as you can. Roughly, there's a 15 to 20% increase in flags in each tier, but there's a 50% jump between Tier 7 and Tier 6. So Tier 6 Plus makes a great target for each event. An RQ 500 player who enters every event but does badly will still earn around 400 to 500 flags, earning them a good injection of cash and a few ceramics. Even if it is particularly tough, it's still worth showing up and doing as well as you can. The total maximum flags is likely around 2,700. Prices stretch beyond that just in case, but rewards just repeat at that level. So there is only a maximum of 2,700, but who knows, they might just release a few more events. You don't know. Flags aren't visible in the event themselves. You'll have to refer to the chart for now. But after 19.0, you can tap on each pack in an event to see the number of flags rewarded. So update 19 is due, I think, as soon as tomorrow, which is the 11th of April. So that is exciting as well. So this is the table, and if you're in my Discord, I'm going to pin this to the Top Drive's general chat. So they're looking here at, so what you can see here, type events are 24 hours, and it's going to be done by trophies. And then here in the grey at the top, you can see tiers. So Tier 10 will award you 0 flags, but Tier 9 will award you 10, and then 12, 14, 21, 25, all the way up to Tier 1, which will give you 52 flags. And then you can see here as well, you know, the less trophies you've got, the less flags you can earn, and they progressively get lesser. But of course, they're trying to award longer term players, I guess. I don't know. Just my thoughts on it. And then you've got new daily events. So for Tier 10, you're going to get nothing. And then slightly progress up. Now, I'm going to continue to farm these daily events. I can smash 20, 30 races a day just doing that. So that should put me in good stead and try and earn some flags from them. I don't ever feel like I've got a strong enough hand, even with my garage, to consistently fight for first place in dailies. So I kind of hope that breaks it down a little bit on the flags. So note here, in the early days there may be errors here and there. We run around 25 prize tiers for different matchmaking events we run, many which are very similar. As of 10th of April, we've only rolled out a fraction of those. So expect that there's going to be a couple of problems, basically. Overall, it's simple: higher RQ, higher trophy, and longer events for more awarded flags. And these are the rewards. So, flags required to complete the rounds to the next milestone. So as you can see here, to get you need it's not just done by how can I put it? I think looking at bronze 4 here, you need 50 flags to get bronze 4. You can get 20,000 and a ceramic. If then you can get 75 more, then you can get bronze 3 and the prize again. Bronze 2, you need 125. Now, I think you need to accumulate these. I'm not entirely sure. Until I've seen it in action, I'm still a little bit dubious about it. So my plan is to kind of... you've got to use up your flags, I think, anyway. I'm still a little bit dubious about it. Still a little bit uncertain myself. but I'm just trying to give you the breakdown. Anyway, so it says you'll then start Season 2 at Bronze 3, which means obviously you'll be here. And then Bronze 3, Bronze, if you get to Frontier Milestone number 1, so you'd need 700 flags. You will then start at Bronze Tier 2, and if you can get all the way up to 1750, which I actually think if there's only 2,700 to play with, then it's going to be pretty tough. But look at the prizes that are up for grabs. You've got carbon fibers, double carbon fibers, guaranteed epic carbon fibers. So it's going to be interesting to see how this will work, guys. But I'm still not 100% myself, like I said. As a general disclaimer, things can and likely will go wrong at some point. We know that. They are confident that it's going to work. You're more than welcome to freeze the video here and read that. And again, some questions and answers. Feel free to pause it and read that for yourself. And yeah, it's going to be a good one, guys. It's going to be an interesting one for sure. So, take the time to get used to it. Let's figure it out. I'm going to do a gameplay video. It's not going to drop for a couple of days because I want to include the reward pack and stuff like that for you, so we can see all that together. I'll probably put the daily event in there too, but just be aware I am farming that one. So feel free to ask me any questions. Also, feel free to come and join in my Discord. The link is down below in the description. If you want to talk with me more in there and talk with some of the players in there, you are more than welcome. Like I said, the link is down below. If you do like my videos, guys, and would like to see more like this, please do let me know. Drop a like, smash that subscribe button, and continue to follow me for more Top Drive videos. It's going to be an interesting one for sure. Hopefully I'll speak to you soon. Have a great day, guys, and let's see if we can crack this open. Take care. Bye-bye.